Unveiling the anti-government network's infiltration strategy. The Guardian's in-depth investigation reveals a meticulously orchestrated campaign by the Anti-Government People's Rights Network, PRN, led by far-right militia figure Ammon Bundy, to infiltrate the Republican Party at the local level in Oregon. Entryism, a coordinated strategy to capture Republican infrastructure. The strategy employed by PRN, known as entryism, involves strategically placing members in positions of influence within the Republican Party, gradually seizing control from within. This coordinated effort is evident in the remarkable number of PRN members running for Republican Precinct Committee Person, PCP, slots in Central Oregon counties. Evidence of coordination in far-right ideologies. Dozens of hours of intercepted radio conversations between PRN members provide irrefutable evidence of their membership in the People's Rights Oregon 5, Pro-5, group and their coordinated political campaign. These conversations reveal discussions on a wide range of topics, including plans for protests against COVID-19 vaccines and masking rules, accounts of armed interactions with intruders, and even the possibility of acquiring military supplies. The revelations about Pro-5's participation in Republican primaries raise serious concerns about the potential of anti-government infiltration within the Republican Party at the grassroots level. This move aligns with the far-right strategy of Precinct strategy, as promoted by Arizona GOP activist Dan Schultz and figures like Steve Bannon and former President Trump. Pro-5's origins and expansion. PRN was founded by Bundy in April 2020, capitalizing on the growing COVID denialism and his prominence in far-right circles. The group's initial focus on opposing COVID-19 measures evolved into a preoccupation with local Republican politics. This shift led to their success in the 2022 Deschutes County Republican primaries, where People's Rights members gained control of the county's Republican Central Committee. Repeaters, expanding communication and control. PRN's communication strategy revolves around a network of radio repeaters, enabling members to communicate over vast distances with inexpensive handheld radios. This sophisticated network allows for the dissemination of information and coordination of activities, further solidifying the organization's influence. Identifying Pro-5 candidates through Callsign records. Cross-matching FCC records of callsigns used in Pro-5 radio meetings with information provided by the Guardian's source reveals that at least 34 Pro-5 members ran for PCP positions in Deschutes County, 12 in Crook County, and at least 20 in Jefferson County. In some precincts, their dominance was overwhelming, ensuring a substantial voting bloc in the election of Central Committee positions. Paramilitary ties and a history of armed confrontations. One PCP candidate in Deschutes County, B.J. Soper, is a prominent figure in the Patriot movement, with a history of involvement in armed standoffs with government agencies and connections to paramilitary groups. Soper's involvement further highlights the potential for violence and extremism within the PRN organization. Local Republican politics as a focal point. Analysis of Pro-5's radio conversations reveals a gradual shift from COVID-19 denialism to a focus on local Republican politics. Members were encouraged to participate in local politics, and reminders of upcoming Republican meetings and events became increasingly common. Conclusion. The Guardian's investigation exposes a deliberate and organized effort by the Anti-Government People's Rights Network to infiltrate the Republican Party at the local level in Oregon. This strategy, known as entryism, poses a significant threat to the integrity of the Republican Party and raises concerns about the potential for extremist ideologies to gain mainstream political influence. The infiltration of PRN members into local Republican committees and their connections to paramilitary groups underscore the urgent need to address this growing threat to democracy and public safety.